I hope everybody had a great 4th of July this past week, and today was another very active day with a lot of showers and thunderstorms around. They produced a ton of rain, very frequent lightning and thunder, and we even had a report of a potential tornado in Horry County. Thankfully, it did not produce any damage. No one was hurt or killed, and it wasn't on the ground for maybe more than a few seconds, if that. But this all just goes to show us the true power and intensity of these summertime thunderstorms. Things have quieted down now, and they'll remain quiet heading into the night tonight and into the first half of the day tomorrow. By the afternoon hours of your day on Tuesday, we'll do it all over again with another round 4 showers and thunderstorms. The radar will not look exactly like this. This is just one of our forecast models, and all models are wrong, but this kind of just gives us an idea of what the radar could look like heading into the afternoon hours of tomorrow. Things should then quiet down as the sun heads below back down the horizon. Now, I know you're all probably wondering, it has been so hot and humid lately. When are we going to get some relief? And the answer to that question is I really don't know, because this week is going to be very hot again. We have another large area of high pressure sitting over the Gulf Coast, and with the wind coming out of the west down the eastern side of the Appalachian Mountains, anytime that an air mass is going over a mountain range and sinking, it's always going to warm up. So it's going to lead to another very hot and humid week ahead all across the eastern half of the nation. Here are the numbers for your day on Tuesday. For high temperatures, will be in the lower to middle 90s. Factor in the humidity, heat index values, or the actual feels like temperature will be back in the middle to upper 100s, and it only continues throughout the rest of this week. So even right along the coastline, with the help from the sea breeze, high temperatures will be back in the lower to middle 90s, heat index values in the middle to upper 100s. Across the PD and along the border belt, just warmer because we don't have that influence from the sea breeze. Middle to upper 90s for afternoon high temperatures, heat index values back in the middle to upper 100. So like I've said many times over the last several weeks, if you plan on being outside for an extended period of time, drink plenty of water, take frequent breaks in the air conditioning, and check on all of your friends, your family, and the elderly as well. Here's some good news. We are not expecting anything to form or occur in the tropics over the next 7 to 10 days because of 2 big reasons. The first reason, we have a tremendous amount of dust coming off of the Saharan desert. All of this dust is acting as very dry air, and it basically absorbs all of the moisture that a tropical system would need to not only form, but also to get better organized and strengthened. And along with that, we have a ton of wind shear located all over the Atlantic basin. And wind shear and tropical systems, they're not a good combination. You need very light winds all around a tropical system, and wind shear or high wind shear numbers like this is the complete opposite of what is needed. So bottom line, again, over the next 7 to 10 days, there is nothing to worry about in the tropics. Here's your 10-day forecast right along our Grand Strand. Lower to middle 90s every single day this week. Chance for showers and storms tomorrow, and then relatively lower rain chances throughout the rest of this week. We'll increase rain chances again later this weekend into the start of next week. Overnight lows will be warm every single night, middle to upper 70s and lower 80s. Heading further inland, much of the same. Very, very hot throughout the rest of this week, with highs in the middle to upper 90s. Overnight lows falling into the middle to upper 70s.